A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Yo! Hello Mother Funsters and welcome to the stream. My name is Mellar and today we are going to be concluding our first run through of Doki Doki Literature Club. Right, so things have started getting fucked up. There's been a couple of what feel like resets. There was a part near the end of the previous stream where Natsuki just went mad and basically was like, forget Yuri, play with me instead, because no one else will. But now the game is basically forcing us to hang out with Yuri. So she's, I think, just made some tea. So she's just made some tea. I've got the book and I've got some chocolate as well, and we're going to sit down and read together. Right, it's a spag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it will go well with the tea. Since when has chocolate gone well with tea, by the way? Is that a thing? I mean, it goes well with milk, sometimes, if you like milk. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. That's that one, isn't it? Yeah. Except this time, ... our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now, I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her boob. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Bap! Bap, bap, bap! Drive-by shooting! Bap, 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 bruv! Yeah, know what I mean, yeah? Are you doing small print? You okay? I use all my willpower to focus on reading. He's got 2 thumbs and is still at work. Not this guy. I'm doing okay. Ah, fair man. That's cool. I'm glad you're doing all right. How come she's still at work?
Did you hear about the submarine industry? It really took a dive.
Oh, I got a new thing. Hold on.
Yo Mama is so hairy that the only language she can speak is Wookiee.
I literally added that like an hour before the stream. It's something that I said I would do absolutely years ago. You alright, Green? How you doing, man? It's nice to see you. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright, actually. No, it's actually been a super chill day. It's been like the first chill day I've had for absolutely ages. Plus, you know, 3-day weekend. I don't know if you know, it's bank holiday on Monday, innit? Then I'm on for 4 days, but I'm working from home because I'm on lates. And then I got the week off. Because it's T's birthday, innit? I was about to moan he had to check himself. Well, yeah. Yeah, I was. You're right. 3 days off, so I have a little gym beam, just chilling. You got a little gym beam. What are you gonna do with gym? Chin up, let's go. Yeah, man. I'm loving life right now. I'm so used to being exhausted small print that it's just my go-to these days, but actually it's been all right. Good times, best times, exactly. The Yeti is waiting. The Yeti is waiting. Yeah, I've had that in my head all day, honestly. But no, you need to forget that overtime, small print. It's time for the show. What are you doing for the long weekend? Also, what is the one thing you always do on or near your birthday? I almost always go to the same restaurant with my family, almost every single time. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little, waking up at 4 a.m. on Sunday to go to Scotland to climb Ben Nevis and spend 5 days in the what? Is that the mountain range that Ben Nevis is in? Because I feel very unread right now. I don't do birthdays. Well, I mean, you have them. Do you have any sort of little thing that you do for your birthday? Do you like... if you don't do much, do you just toast to yourself? The Yeti is waiting. It's the mountain range where he waits. I usually either work or chill. Do you not, like, have a whiskey? Treat yourself to something? Even if it's just to yourself? I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. Nowadays, apparently I do something special on stream. And what is that? Tangons, basically to the right of Nevis National Park. Ah, I think. I don't really drink. Ah, fair enough. I mean, you've got to do something for your birthday, haven't it? Like, even if it's just like an internal, you know, like 1 year older. There we go. And then done and done. Moving on. I'll have an orange juice. Fair enough. Last time I prepared a quiz. What kind of quiz? I quite like quizzes. If you did another one, and I would go out of my way to be available for that, I think. Although I am a bit of an annoying know-it-all at quizzes. I don't know. I'm really not a big doer. What's a doer? Ocarina of Time. Okay, well, I'd be well in for that. I know a fair amount about that game, although I wouldn't say that I'm like an expert. I'm just, let's just say, like, I'd be an expert compared to most other people, but compared to you and a lot of the people I would assume would turn up for your stream, I'm probably around about a 3 or a 4 out of 10. Should have got a pub quiz next time we hang out. I mean, I'd be down for it. My problem with the, things like pub quizzes is that I've got a very specific, like, I know a little bit about everything, but I sometimes struggle at pub quizzes. So if we do go to a pub quiz, don't expect to win, but I'd be down for it. Like, if it's not a pub quiz where people judge you for doing badly, just don't do stuff on big days. So what do you do for Christmas then? Dare I even ask? Not nearly everyone was expert level. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I would be down for that, is what I'm trying to say, man. So I love it. I like a good quiz. Like, I didn't realise that I was a little bit of a movie buff, just a little bit of a movie buff, until I did a quiz at work. We were doing like a team building exercise, and we did like a movie quiz, and everyone else got like 3 out of 10, and I got like 8. I was like, oh, it appears I know a little bit more about movies than the average person, which really surprised me. You always talk about movies. I like talking about movies. I've watched a lot of movies in my life, and to be honest with you, like 80% of them I've watched with Green Tech. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have been a movie buff if it wasn't for Green. That's for sure. But yeah, I'd be down for a pub quiz. The week that I'm off, I might be free on the Wednesday to hang out. I need to double check with Dad though, because we're doing now that T's room is finished, we're going to be moving on to the nursery. We're calling it, because you know we're hoping for another one. So it depends on what Dad wants to do in terms of DIY. But if we're not doing any DIY that day, then we should hang out, Green. Watch a lot of movies.
Excuse me? There simply isn't enough curse in this stream. You know, you can summon the Doki Doki girls with channel points, or cause a break and play words on stream.
Yes, I think they know that, Monika.
Exciting!
Yes, I think they know that already, Monika. Go away. Yeah, I probably am a bit of a movie buff, but I don't know. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri's lips closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Oh no! What have we done?
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Mellar?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Mellar.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Mellar. My heart won't stop pounding, Mellar. I can't calm down.
Oh my god. I need to sneeze. Ah! It won't come. Damn it.
Oh my.
I can't come down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Mellar?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Way to ruin the moment, Ben.
It's time to share poems!
You're right, Ben. Right, we're still going to go for Natsuki first. We're supposed to be romancing Natsuki, remember? Remember? ...
This one's alright.
Alright. Yeah, calm down, Yuri, right, Ferox? Me when I see Mellar going live. What, the heavy breathing and the clear over stimulation?
Well, yeah. It's about as good as yesterday's anyway. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. We've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading.
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault. She's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Mellar?
Mellar!
If you would just spend more time with Monika, just Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika.
Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. I love this game.
Finally.
Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath.
I love it. I love everything about it. Now, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please.
Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Mellar. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could... Not really, but... I just don't know how to describe it. It's... okay to be feeling this way. Right? It's not bad, right?
Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm going to take this home. Oh, I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it.
I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream.
Holy shit, that was the wrong button. That was the button I meant to press. Sorry. What's up, Mellar? What a moment to enter stream. How's it going, Shroomy?
Shroomy!
How you doing, man?
You can have my poem too.
Anyone else have a 4-day weekend? A 3-day weekend, by the way, because the UK has the day off on Monday. Of course, well, it's called a bank holiday, but like more than just banks have it off. So I've got a 3-day weekend to look forward to.
You can have my poem too.
I love that emote.
Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it.
Just pretend this is Yuri, right? Also, Streamy One, what games you been playing recently? Because I know you quite often play some of the more recent games.
Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Do you like it?
Just finished Pikmin 4. How good was Pikmin 4? I've heard a lot of good things about it. Damn, you're finishing Final Fantasy 16 today. That's amazing. How long was that playthrough? Started Pikmin 3, second time, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, of course. How many hours are you into Tears of the Kingdom now? Starfield on September the 1st, nice. Oh, and Texas Chainsaw. Adore Pikmin 4. I've heard really good things. It's better than the other ones, right? Playthrough was about 50-ish. That's quite short for a Final Fantasy game, isn't it? 170. Fuck. How much longer do you think you've got left in it?
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club?
Only 4 hours left in Final Fantasy 16, maybe 16. That's really short for a Final Fantasy game, isn't it? These days, anyway.
I think I'm going to throw up.
It's a full-blown action game. It looks really good, honestly. Like, I have never played Final Fantasy 15, but I watched quite a few streams of it, and honestly, it looks wank. And I'd never had any compunction to buy that game ever. But Final Fantasy 16 looks rather good. I've watched you play quite a lot of it, and I've watched a tiny bit of a few other people playing it, and I thought it was really good. So now we're going to show our poem to Monika, 60 hours for a full real-time action game. Yeah, that is quite a long time for full real-time. I suppose it's moving away a little bit from RPG then, would you say? And your Final Fantasy 15, it's a very different game than most others. It's not my fave. Final Fantasy 16 was awesome. Yeah, I'd definitely say, like, even without playing it, Final Fantasy 16 looks way better than 15.
Mellar, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see.
16 is definitely an RPG light, not a full-blown, but a full-blown action game. I think I might like it. I might have to get it at some point. Is it on PC yet? Probably not.
I didn't want you to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you.
It's PS5 exclusive, not yet. No, when it comes out on Steam, I'll probably buy it. It's on my possibly list at the moment. It's not on my definitely list, but it's moving there.
Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings different ones to school every day, like she has a collection or something.
Play Pikmin 4. What platform's that on? Is that on PC? I played one of the Pikmin games. It was on the GameCube. I think it was... Oh, it's on Switch. I think it was Pikmin 2, and I honestly didn't like it. It didn't gel with me. Me and Mate makes 3 games, Mario, Zelda, Pikmin. I see. I didn't like it, but I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I'm not completely against giving it a go, but I wouldn't want to... The problem with the Switch games is they're so freaking expensive. If I buy it and don't like it, I'll be a little bit annoyed. Oh, that was weird. The music, like, faded out and started again.
I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high out of it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. It makes her happy. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective.
I don't know, I loved it. It oozes personality and it's very unique. Bitman 2 is 20 years old now. Maybe time to give the series another shot. Just a suggestion. Loved it so much I started Pikmin 3 again. I think the thing I found with it was quite difficult and kind of frustrating, I found. But it might have just been that I didn't get it.
Here goes! Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on.
Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? A crash, really? No.
I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the
Happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room.
Okay, everyone!
I'm sure I've asked you this before. You've played this, right, Shroomy One? Have you ever streamed it?
It's time to figure out the festival preparations.
No, wait, you haven't played it, but you've watched it, right? I think that's what you told me last time. Because you mentioned it when I raided you, was it last week? Never played it, just watched Soul X36 stream it. Did they voice act it? Because it's such a cursed game. I really like it. This is the second time I've streamed it, but this is the Plus version. But I haven't quite figured out what Plus does yet, because I'm pretty sure the main game at this stage is actually the same. I thought it was going to be different, but there's extra stuff that we get. We get extra content, but we have to activate it. So
let's hurry and get this over with. ...
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make the cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. ... Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. You do whatever you like, as long as you think it will help.
Monika, I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
What about Mellar?
Mellar is going to help me.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Like how it is? What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. It's not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All All you care about is dragging Mellar around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
Okay then, why not let Mellar decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power.
Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Mellar make the choice, okay?
I'm gonna hang out with Moon. No worries, mate. Have a good one, yeah? Thanks for hanging out for a bit.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Jeez. Mellar, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth.
For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
It's literally moving my cursor to Monica. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm moving the cursor away, and it's moving it back to Monica. I'm going to try and get Natsuki, though. No. I didn't even hear what that was. No. Not only Monica blazing.
Just Monica.
Hey! You picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise. It will be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose.
No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Mellar for yourself.
Got church on Sunday. Oh, fuck, I didn't know Moon was streaming. Damn. Well, that's just bad timing. What's she streaming? Oh, she's streaming a Nuzlocke with Blazing. That's so cute. Let me leave her a lurk. Got church on Sunday. Oh, I see what you mean. Right, you're refusing Monica. That seems like a very dangerous option right now, Ferox. But fair enough. Fair enough. What are you doing for the weekend apart from church, man?
What a shameful thing to do.
Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Mellar away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little.
Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us to be around right now.
See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him.
I don't know, maybe I will go. What makes the decision for you? Is it just whether you really want to or not? Or
Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Yeah, fair enough, my dude. No, I've not really. I'm going to my dad's for dinner on Sunday. It's a lot easier while T is off nursery because he doesn't have such a strict bedtime. Because our dinner time is usually exactly his bedtime. So we're going to do that because he's going back to nursery. I'm in, I think not next week, but the week after. I'm not 100% sure.
Hey, Mellar! Yuri's really something, isn't she?
Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Warning. Content warning. There you go. Blood. And seaside as well. There you go.
Finally. is all I wanted. Mellar, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. And why does it feel more and more like something horrible's about to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling's too strong now. I don't care anymore, Mellar. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care.
There's only one man who would dare give me the raspberry.
Shut up, Caragor. I'm telling Mellar I love him. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Mellar, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with a pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will only be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Mellar. Tell me you want to... do you want to be my lover? Do you accept my confession?
No. No, I don't. I don't accept. We want Natsuki, remember? Sounds pretty good for you being more like the blood orange. You want to accept her confession? I mean, she's clearly crazy. Pardon me. We've got to stay on brand. We've got to say no. Thank you very much. That's nice of you to say. That's the impact. Oh, my days. Content warning. Vomit.
Alright, it's festival time! Wow, you got here before me! I thought I was...
Natsuki runs away. ... I'm here! Mellar, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Yay, festival time, happy days. Oh. Oh. ... Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Mellar? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Sorry, it's just started raining. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. What are you doing? No, what? You've just deleted Yuri and Natsuki. Oh my god, no, stop! I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just have one since it's the last time I'll ever get to have a chance to. You know, before it stops existing and everything. Anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay! There you are! Hi again, Mellar. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and well, you know, I guess we could just skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Mellar. Now that I think about it, I don't really I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you'd paid a little more attention, this would have all been a bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's all out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just keep spending more and more time with them. You made them all fall in love with you. I thought making Sayuri more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. You're right, Manus, and it's all because the main character chases his dick. Exactly. You're completely correct. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk with you. What kind of cruel game is this, Mellar? But all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines. It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Mellar. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand.
Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Mellar. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me. Forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Mellar. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realised that you have the same perspective as I do. That is, that it's all some game, and I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Mellar, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Mellar, will you go to Nando's with me? The only option is yes. I'm so happy.
How would you react if you realised you were in a game? Well, probably similar to how she did, to be honest. Especially as she's also clearly programmed to fall in love with the main character. Nando's, 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 Nando's.
You really are my everything, Mellar.
I mean, literally. Like, if I turn the game off, you don't exist anymore.
The funny part is, I mean that literally.
That's what I just said, but... Oh my god, she's here.
There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Mellar. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself.
Exactly, Ferox.
The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Netsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write
I've got so much work waiting for me. Thank fuck it's time to stream. Why don't you summon one of those crazy girls? Or, better yet, make them speak like someone from Liverpool with Scousify.
Whoa. Simple nudge to make you fudge with the game files. Can you delete Monika? Would you like me to try?
I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
I guess finish it normally first. I got perfect Monika. I just got. I don't think you could see it in time. I just got a an achievement for getting a perfect Monika poem. Hi again, Mellar. Did you want me to finish it normally first? Well, let me know if you change your mind, okay? Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Mellar. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. Courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I don't think you realise how far I'm willing to go for the memes. What do you mean? I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realisation, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be a part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. Let's just say I can be persistent. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Mellar? I have so many things I want to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone on Twitch. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording with me without any warning? So the game knows that I'm streaming this. Monika knows that I'm streaming this. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, manners. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Mellar, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway...
There's only one man who would dare give me the raspberry. It's fucking...
Did you see the jump scare roar? That was fucking awesome. That's actually one of the best jump scares I've seen. It actually, I wish I'd been... Because I knew, the thing is, right, I knew it was coming, and I actually jumped a mile. And I really wish I'd had my camera on at the time. I just got here. How you doing, Roy? It's nice to see you. Yeah, this gets really dark, by the way. Like we've come with this is the end game. There's a lot of talk about what happened to Sayuri coming up. We've already talked a bit about how Yuri came to her end. I'm sorry that you're working. We'll be going for a while, so hopefully, like, once the game is finished, we're going to do the plus content. I'm glad I literally just put the baby down, or she'd be on the ceiling right now. I honestly jumped a mile. I feel really stupid. I really wish I'd had the camera on. How are you doing though? How's your week been, Raw?
If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry.
If it's dark, then turn the brightness up. I love you, Ben. I love you so much. Just like she does.
But I'll always have something new to talk about.
I'm actually, like, it's been a really chill day today. Like, first chill day, like, really chill day I've had for ages. We're actually getting near to having our queue at 0 for the first time since, like, March. Which, as far as work goes, is actually quite exciting. Especially as, not next week, but the week after. I've got the week off. And next week is a 4-day week as well. So, how's our queen? Oh, she is really happy. She's finally made the game, so it's just me and her. But she knows that you guys are watching as well, because she knows that OBS is running in the background, which is really creepy. But
we'll always have something new to talk about.
So, what's the one thing that you always do on your birthday, Raw? What's your like birthday tradition? Or I mean, doesn't even have to be one thing. Like, what are the things that you always do for your birthday every single year?
In the meantime,
because I always go to the same restaurant pretty much every year, and I always take my birthday off of work, pretty much always, if I can.
In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let me see.
Oh, Chinese buffet. Do you like dim sum? That's nice. Do you do that every year? That's a really cool birthday tradition. Try to. That's fair. Do you not get to every year? I have to say, this music, if you can call it that, along with the background outside the window, is actually really calming. If it wasn't so creepy because of everything else that's going on. Isn't she gorgeous? She's got such a pretty bow in her hair, hasn't she?
You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess it's not the making friends part, but more like the meeting new people.
She is scary. She is scary, but she is quite pretty, right? You know, for an anime character. She's so pitiful. Exactly, it says Raw. Exactly.
I guess it's not the making friends part, but more like the meeting new people. I mean, it's true. I mean, there are, like, dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like, you had a class together, or you met them through another friend. Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favourite band on it and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? It feels like you're just picking at complete random, and if you get lucky, you'll make a new friend. And comparing that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life, but you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, that opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world, no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world. Even if it was by chance. I guess I just got really lucky, huh?
Any big plans for the weekend then, Raw? I've got 3-day weekends. I'm going to my dad's for dinner on Sunday. It's the last time that we're going to be able to do it with both T and my wife for a while, because we can only do it with all of us when T's off nursery, and he's going back. I think it's the week after next. Best person in the world. Wouldn't say that.
You're talking about me, Ferrets. You're such a good listener, Mellar. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. And It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having a conversation. You're the best. That's the compliment that I was fishing for. Thank you.
You're breathtaking!
Love you, man. Makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having a conversation, but I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. Do you still want to wait, Manus? Have you noticed, by the way, that her can I make it so that the pointer shows up? Have you noticed that her eyelid actually goes over her hair? Yeah, I'm good. You want it right? Okay. Hey, you remember that last home I showed you? I mean, the one right before Yuri killed herself with all the messed up colors and stuff. Wow, unplayable. What do you mean? That was actually a little more of an experiment than a poem, you could say. I was experimenting with different ways I could modify the game and run code and things like that. It almost seemed like with enough effort, I'd be able to escape from the confines of the game entirely. Sadly, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I messed the whole thing up. Unplayable. The eyelid literally ruins the entire game, doesn't it, Manus? And I'd keep trying, but I doubt you'd want to deal with me doing that. Besides, that was when I was getting really desperate. You know? I don't really feel that way anymore. I'm happy with where we are now. And I can tell you are too. Get a refund. I'll complain to Steam. I'll be like, "Oi, what is this? What is this? Right here. Oh wait, what's this? What's this just appeared? What is this? That's not good enough. That's not good enough. I don't think I have that sound. Ask Monika to change it. Do you think she has that kind of power? Because she can only...
21 has set a reminder. Pat, that's not good enough.
She can only change the code. I don't think she can change the artwork. Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish that song I was working on. And after I worked so hard on it, never even got a chance to play it for you. Well, it is what it is, right? No sense in having any regrets. I already get to be here with you. Forever. I'm just gonna be right back real quick while she's staring at... No, actually, let me... I'll leave it for a little while longer. If any Doki Doki could send chat messages, that would be insanely cool, wouldn't it? I'd love it if it could. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club had scenes outside of school too. That makes me the only one who hasn't got to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. Oh, trust me, I'm sure that's happened. I'm sure that's happened with bells on already, Monika. That would be amazing. At least if that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. My username is LittleMonikaX3. You're my child. What Monika is? Well, damn. try to keep it PG. We're not that far into our relationship yet.
There's got to be something fucked up happening in the screen, right? Why not both? Oh, that is fucked up, dude. Ew.
I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. Forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life?
Who is Natsuki? No idea.
I'm not judging or anything.
Yes, you are.
After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff lately too. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay, just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Mellar. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you.
There is a part at some point really soon where she goes into some graphic detail about what happened to Sayuri. It's grim, so just fair warning. Oh, Monika. What green eyes you have.
All the better to see you with, Mellar.
She also uses your profile name at this point. Yes. Yeah, we gave our name at the very start of the game, didn't we? But she knows stuff.
Have you ever heard the term yandere? It's a personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you, they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get in their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. By now it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about, and that would be Yuri.
She said something about the real you, then went from Mellar to Mellar. Oh, did you really? I didn't notice that. That's quite scary. That is possible, yes. It's possible that she might have... But if she took my name from Steam, then it would be Mellar and some numbers. So, I don't know. Although, I think I'm known as Mellar on Steam, so maybe she took it from that.
Yuri, she really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little.
Windows profile. Is that my Windows profile name? How do I check? I'll be super pissed if it did take it from there. Like, I used to use my real name, my legal name. Well, I say my legal name because Mellar kind of is my real name in a way. No, my account name on my computer is my email address, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe they don't do it when you're recording. Maybe that's it. It's quite a clever game.
She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now was a little ironic. Anyway, a lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know. I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge, though. Yes, you do. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. It's kind of the opposite, actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I'd ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on. Everybody's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into the same yandere type, I could try acting a little more creepy for you.
Yeah, I'm loving this. It's good, isn't it?
Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go. Or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could.
I would say she is crazy. I mean, I would argue that because like what she deleted by deleting the other girls, because she killed her own kind, I would say that that's murder.
Did you know I'm on Twitter?
Yes, Monica, you mentioned this earlier. Except the jump scare, fuck that. I don't normally like jump scares, but when they're used very sparingly and very effectively, I quite like them. And that is literally, like, that fits exactly into my criteria for what I would consider a good jump scare.
Did you know that I'm on Twitter? My username is LilMonix3.
And they're actually, I don't know if it still is, but that actually used to be like one of the developers or someone who had something to do with the game, and they would respond to you if you tweeted at them.
I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved.
No, I'm good. Also, it's called X now, Monica. What's called X? Monica deleted Twitter. Oh, X, and made X. Yes. Yes. Let us... Oh, where's the button? Where's the bloody button, Mellar? Yes, let us watch all of the X videos. I'm gonna make that joke every single time.
Have you ever had that thing happen where you just get anxious for no reason?
Yes, Monica.
Like, you're just minding your own business and you realise you're feeling really anxious.
Yes, Monica.
And you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now?
Yes, Monica.
So you start to think about all the things that you might be anxious about. And that makes you even more anxious.
Yes, Monica.
That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little.
No, Monica. You make me more anxious, Monica. Mellar follows Monica on X. Do I? I can't remember if I do. I think I might have followed her after the last time we played it.
Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever.
I mean, what I mean to say is I never followed her on X. She did it.
Well, excuse me, princess.
I mean, Monica's less a princess, more a queen, but there we go.
Hey, do you like horror?
Holy monologue, though.
I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them just rely on easy tactics.
That's what I just said, Monica. Look, I'm telling you, she can hear me. So how long are you going to sit here, Monica?
Like dark lightning and scary looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. As It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff that just takes advantage of human instincts. But with novels, it's a little different. The story and the writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters and just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off.
Yes, Monika.
Like if you set up a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about, and then you just start inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels deeply unsettled.
What, you mean like Doki Doki Literature Club, Monika?
Like they know that something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. God, just thinking about it gives me the chills.
Oh, are we getting a proper class on good horror now? Yeah, but she's describing the game that she's in. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right?
See, that's the thing. Like, I'm not. I play this game because I knew it was going to be a psychological horror. To be fair, the devs know how to do it properly. They really do.
You're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? Don't worry, I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I can't really complain if we just stick to the romance. We're looking at her again, just staring at her and heard of whatever happens in the background.
Don't forget you can use your channel points to make the stream even more cursed, by the way.
Even more cursed? I mean, as if it needs to be any more fucking cursed. But you can if you want. I'm staring at her.
Aha! This is where she talks about Sayuri. Content warning. Discussions of seaside mental illness.
I was thinking about Sayuri earlier. Whoops. Wrong button. I still wish I could have handled that whole situation a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. I'm such a bitch. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. I think a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something, because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. But she must have kept at it. She must have kept, what am I saying? She must have kept at it all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it, it was probably less changing her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway. Right? It's not healthy to think about things you could have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault she killed herself. I may have exacerbated it a little bit, but Sayuri was already mentally ill. Still though, I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we'd all still be in the club room, writing poems and having fun together. But what's the point when none of it's even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us, happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I was just pointlessly musing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now. You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic, and others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media.
You don't have to actually do it, I was just making a joke. It would be pretty cool, to be fair.
But all of the social pressure and hormones can lead to dark times in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside, Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming, they don't even want to tell people to tell them otherwise. She said high school, by the way. What did I say? Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. What about the 18 plus? Yeah, exactly. Like, it doesn't really make sense, but does any of this game? Just, if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help them by treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them, even if they don't feel like doing much, and remind them they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, "See you at school tomorrow." All of those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Sayuri has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now, but Sayuri was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. And just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you, too, have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. Doki Doki just continues to give out good advice. I'm not 100% sure all of that was good advice, to be honest. But I don't know. What do I know? I know nothing. Are you ready for me to delete her yet, Manus? I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went out on a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. You know, when she said bow at first, I thought she meant like bow and arrow bow, and I was like, what? And then I realised obviously she's got a bow in her hair. Does this dialogue ever lead to conclusion? No. Or maybe a bookstore. That would be appropriate, right? But I'd really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend, Mellar. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. So did it just end with an infinite stare at some point? Yeah. I actually don't know how long this goes on for. I've never reached the part where she just stops talking. I think it doesn't completely, like, there is an infinite loop involved. Nice. Mellar, how much do you read? It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. That is true. But once you get into a good book, it's like magic and you get swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. It helps you get good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. It's not hard at all to just pick up some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And the two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading. That sounds super amazing. Still no Manus? You just want to stare into her eyes, don't you, Manus? You're infatuated with her, aren't you? Just as infatuated with her as she is with you. Look, she doesn't even have, look, her nails are made of skin. How weird is that? My guy, this is your stream. No, it isn't. This is Monika's stream. I know there are times you won't always be able to be here with me. Like if you need to go out or take care of other things. But I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that was such a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you.
Listen to a lot of what Monika has to say. I just got another what's it called? Achievement. Take a flash drive and take it to Nando's. and then once you've eaten your Nando's,
Insert the flash drive into yourself.
that's what she would want.
This is pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny.
You love spicy food, remember? You love spicy food. You love it burning your asshole, right? Remember? That's why you go to Nando's all the time.
Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoys spicy things. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants, using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested.
Like the Sarlacc in Star Wars, right? Yes, but humans are freaking weird. Humans are freaking weird, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Sorry, that was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. It just came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute, I could eat you up. I'm joking. Gosh, I'm amusing myself just a little too much here, aren't I? Sorry for being weird.
Yo, it's Monika. No, it's
Just Monika.
How you doing, electronics? You alright, mate? It literally is just Monika now. She's deleted all of the other girls. How are you? Yeah, I'm alright. It's been quite a chill day for me at work, actually. Rarely. And I've got a 3-day weekend. And then I'm working for 4 days and I've got a whole week off, so I can't complain. I'm pretty good, thank you. No massive plans for the weekend, although I'm hoping to have dinner at my dad's. Have a nice Sunday roast. We're having a friendly chat with Monika.
I'm not really a fan of cold weather. Are you? If I had to choose between too cold and too hot, I would always pick too hot.
I completely disagree with you, Monika. I would much rather be too... Why would you say that as well? Like, too cold. If you're too cold, what can you do? You can have a cuddle, right?
When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers get numb, but...
Yes, but it can be painful if it's too hot as well.
And if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. It's so inconvenient. But when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cool drink or by staying in the shade.
The Mellar 21 show is just a recording. Monika kidnapped the real Mellar after the last EDLC playthrough.
For goodness sake, Ben! Don't tell everyone! Although, I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather.
I told you, she knows. She knows what I'm saying. That's what I said. Like, this game is so meta. What you been up to this week then, electronics? You been playing any good games? Watching any good movies? Any good TV shows? I just played EDLC. Is that all you do with your life? Do you keep Monika's character file on a flash drive and keep it in your pocket?
You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap.
I do. I thought so. Just always.
I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular, or...
Oh, you're one of them.
Or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio.
Well, that's true.
But some of my friends got more into it and helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm, and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put it all together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing.
It's true, and these people can do it right off the top of their heads as well. It's really amazing, honestly.
I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they could come up with. It would really be a learning experience.
I never was at Nando's. Did you not go to Nando's with Monika at the weekend? Because she invited everyone. She always invites everyone. As long as she can, as long as she can have her cream pie afterwards. Know what I'm saying? Just eat, you just eat what? Cupraman, what's that? Oh, cup ramen. Google helped me with that. Sorry. I didn't realise that was two different words. Now I feel like an idiot now.
I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little bit more romantic would be nice, you know.
Now you listen to me, okay? Mellar put a lot of work into making these channel point redeems for you. So make sure you're using them well, okay? My personal favourite is the Bromify, but random sounds can be kind of cool too.
So that's what the Bromify sounds like.
Oh, nasty.
Manus, if anyone in chat apart from Ben can tell me what that's from, I'll gift them a sub. I only say because, not apart from Ben, because I know that Ben knows what it's from.
Like, gentle piano? There has to be something like that in here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, jeez. That wasn't it at all.
It's from a movie, nope.
Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that.
Where's my sub? It's not for... You're wrong, though.
I already broke so much stuff and deleted the other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything.
Well, you bloody well should be.
It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place.
She's vegetarian. No, is she really a vegetarian? I mean, there's another evil person that's a vegetarian that you're not allowed to mention on Twitch that comes to mind.
If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been.
Please don't try to get any clarity on what I just said, by the way. Now I knows that I'm old. Well, Ben and I grew up around the same time. And I think probably liked a lot of the same things. I think, honestly, Ben, I think you and I have a lot in common. Most likely. Any fun facts about Sayuri? We've done that one. We've done that one.
You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members.
Do you know I've seen Limp Bizkit live? I wouldn't call myself a fan, but they were at Download when I was there. Do you know what? They didn't even suck. They were pretty good live. You know, credit where credit's due.
I was really excited for the performing part too.
Here we go. Why? What do you mean?
It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've grown as a person ever since you've joined the club. You've really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you.
Wait, did her eyes just widen slightly for a second then, or was that just me? What do you mean, here we go, Manus? Need to make myself another sneak. Just something about the time period and everyone having listened to Limp Bizkit. I mean, I used to listen to a lot of like Kerrang and Scuzz, and they used to play quite a lot of Limp Bizkit. I just knew it was going to be relevant here too. Wait, roughly how old are you, Manners?
Mellar, do you get good sleep? It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays, especially in high school when you're forced to wake up early every day.
I'm making cup ramen now. Which flavour? I'm roughly 31. So we're not that far off. I am slightly older than you. I would describe myself in my mid-30s. But yeah. But then, of course, there is the slight difference in geography. So I don't know how much different things would be, obviously, in the Netherlands where you're from. I make some for Monika as well. Beef flavour. Ooh, beef flavour is good. We actually went to a Chinese supermarket the other day, and they almost never have stock of the duck flavoured Nissin ramen, but they had it. I think they just restocked. It was so we bought like so many packages because the duck flavour is the best one. The duck flavour and the Hokkaido miso ramen are the two best ones. So 39, I'm kidding. No, I'm in my mid-30s. I'm not quite that old. Thanks. But yeah, I do want to make myself another stick. Actually, I'll wait till the next episode. Don't be... Why you gotta be so rude?
Rude.
I'm not gonna confirm or deny Game of Thrones, because eventually I'm gonna keep saying no until you actually figure it out. So sure, Ferox, 38. I mean, it's still not really mid-30s, but everyone's saying they're in their mid. Usually means Ed. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care that enough to lie about it though. I am actually in my mid-30s. That she actually makes a very good point, by the way, because it's been scientifically proven that teenagers natural rhythm is to actually get up later and go to bed later, and yet high schools make them get up early. Why? I mean, are we literally, as a society, are we really just stupid? I don't know. It always pissed me off when I was at school.
Especially in high school, where you're forced to wake up so early every day. I'm sure college is a little bit better, since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway, for no real reason. Is that true?
Yes.
Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about how horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great and wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anything else.
Yes, miss. I don't know, man. Some of this is pretty relatable. Oh, it's supposed to be. I'm just waiting for her to have something else to say.
Do you ever just feel like there's no real reason for you to be alive?
Fucking hell, Monika.
I don't mean like in a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school, or working at some job for some company. It's like you're completely replaceable, and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize that it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just go and change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president?
That is a reference, isn't it? We're eating with Monika now, or what? On tomorrow. Saturday's her day to go to Nando's with anyone. That is definitely a meta thing, isn't it? Because she's like, it's not like I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence, but like the idea is that she is an artificial intelligence or become president. She is the president, remember, of the literature club. Definitely needed a side dish of existential crisis. Well, what she's talking about is called existential nihilism. I used to think that I identified with that, but I actually realised that I identify more with something that's called absurdism, which is similar to nihilism, but not the same. It's that you derive your enjoyment of life from like what you make of it, basically, and that's the meaning of life, is to basically just make it what you want to make it. Monika should become president of America. Do you reckon? I mean, she's a bit more she's a bit more lively than the current president, I feel. Like, it doesn't feel like she's gonna... Feels like I'm never gonna make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Absolutely not, no. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact they're spending their entire life taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realise the world would benefit more from them themselves, they change their world philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm a net positive and I can die happy. Of course, even then, even if I fail to do that, I think I would be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? That's messed up. You alright, Oni?
Oni!
She does seem more stable than our last president. Than your last president, yes. Just for a lot of people, that means the same as what society expects from them. Or what they think society expects from them. What do you think society expects from you, Manners? Oh, wrong button. Hey! What's your favourite game? Doki Doki Literature Club. Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. That was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might later get a little jealous. No, Monika, it was a conditioned response. I actually don't think that society really expects much at all. Oh, you know, it's been a while since we've done one of these. A lot of people are too busy with their lives with themselves as the lead role. Nobody really expects anything from an individual. That's pretty much what I was saying, yeah. Although you said it much more eloquently than I did. Am I getting too deep into this now? You can get as deep as you like, baby.
Oh my.
You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these. So let's go for it. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. That's really depressing, you know? Also, if you're here, Oni, how are you doing? How's life been? How was your stream? Society expects you to work and pay taxes. That's about it. Yep, that's about it. Someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions. It pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. Stream is good, but I'm having a massive moment of sad right now, which sucks. I mean, I'm really glad that you're here, but if you're having a sad moment, this isn't the best game to be watching, my dude. So if you need to step out, I understand. By all means, if you want to DM me or something. Like, I'm glad you're here. If you don't want to step out, that's fine. But, I mean, she's literally talking about depression at the moment. Maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and you realise it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and you realise it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach right for the stars, they're always going to be out of reach, you know? No, being around you is really good for me, and I appreciate that. So that's actually I don't know what to say to that, Oni. That's a very kind thing to say. I think I'll move on. Otherwise, I might cry. That's such an adorable thing to say to someone. I love you, man. I really do. The truth is, you have to climb up there step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten. And then you look ahead and realise how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good, but not world class. And you can make that your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still amateur, you'll never get it done. So, if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first, but why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on one or two things. It's such a good learning experience and stepping stone. That is genuinely good advice. One more thing, writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. It's like drawing and painting. It's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organisation will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything is built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She talks a lot though, doesn't she? So Manus, are you ready yet? Are you ready for us to, are we gonna delete her? I mean, this was your idea, remember? This was your idea. Or do you want to keep going?
V4R0123HAS entered chat. Hide. It's been months since he bought the book, How to Scam People Online. It still hasn't turned up.
I quite like this so far. It's quite good. You're right, nerd. How you doing, man? It's nice to see you. She's looking at you, V4. She's staring at you. Oh yes, here we go. So now she's going to start talking about tsundere, which is what Natsuki is, isn't it? There's some really popular character type called tsundere. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. At first, I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something. But once I started to learn a little more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. It seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. And I'm not even going to talk about her home situation, but looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide a club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. She is such a bitch. I think the worst part so far is the part where she talks about Sayuri's final moments. Like she talks about it so dispassionately, it's actually quite scary. I'm still pretty proud of how close I was. That dude, you literally like. Can we just actually? Do you mind if I bring that up on screen just so that I can kind of just marvel at you for a second? Is that all right? Because it is, at the end of the day, it is a DM, so I need permission really to share it. Sure. Okay. Amazing. Right. I want to share because this is Manus's prediction, right? About halfway through the actual game before any of the fucked up stuff comes up. All right. Right. I'm actually just I'm gonna bring this up on screen and read it out loud. Right. So Inscription story is about characters that are essentially aware that they're in a video game and are trying to stop some part of the program to stop spreading into the rest of the world. That's why I said it reminds me of Doki Doki. Monika's first or second poem, I think, was about her having an epiphany. I think that was about her being aware of her being in a video game. 100% correct. And I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to start trying to break out of it. Correct. On a smaller scale, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen, but I assume the other girls are at least going to die. Correct. And Monika keeps resetting the game without them for some reason. All correct. So, I mean, when I read that, I was like, you literally hit the nail on the head. It's crazy. The Sayori thing is just trying to get, it's her trying to get over the feeling of guilt, but she explains it in such a psychopathic way. Like a way that a psychopath would literally explain it really dispassionately and sort of disinterestedly, that it's quite concerning. The details a bit backwards. Yeah, but I mean, if you'd have got the details right as well, I think I would have been genuinely concerned, knowing that you haven't played the game. But like the overall story arc, you hit completely 100%.
Mellar, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often.
She's just doing some mental gymnastics, nothing special. I don't know. It's definitely nothing breathtaking either, Buttspot. You can sit down.
But recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of colour while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think.
I feel like at this point, we're just directly hearing the devs' thoughts. Literally, it feels like the devs are speaking directly to us, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure in that moment, I don't really exist, but for some reason, I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant, and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why that stuff happens to me. There's no point saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
Inconceivable!
Inconceivable! I mean, it is pretty inconceivable.
I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favour and do that as little as possible, that would be really great. It's not really very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me.
The only way to save Monika is to let her run on the second screen.
So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than a... Why is it every time I start singing that song, you say something in chat, Ferox? Isn't that a bit weird? Or am I just reading too much into that? Can we make Monika go bye-bye now? Monika is the best girl. That, Ferox, is up to Manus. Monika is best girl.
Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in...
Right, Puff?
I was watching some Final Fantasy X just before the stream. Such a brilliant game.
When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way out. Or something like that. Like anyone could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. I guess if you don't suffer from mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. Are there some disorders that are diagnosed? Probably. I never really looked into it though.
Don't put me on the spot like that. Poll it. But it was your idea, remember? Remember? Besides, it's not me putting you on the spot. It's Monika. That doesn't
change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed too, you know? Medication aside, people even look down on seeing mental health professional. Like, sorry that I want to learn more about my mind, right? Don't want to annoy any others. It's up to you, man. Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. I'm sorry for putting you on the spot, Manus. It just feels like something that Monika would do. Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their life to helping with those. She's got a really good point, by the way. Like, genuinely, right? There is no shame in visiting a therapist. Okay, I visit a therapist. I feel no shame in admitting that. Okay, if you need help, get help. Okay. All right, like. Game Grumps Zelda CDI playthrough is greatest of all time. I lovely. I just talked to Monika. It's all good. If you think it could help you become a better person, don't be shy and consider something like that. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know? Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? Actually, I've watched all of Game Grumps 3D Zelda content, and I've watched all of the CDI stuff as well. I love it. They call on what was it? Skyward Sword. They called the character Spoonballs. I love this game. Don't you feel though? Don't you feel that like putting the pressure on you, Manus, to make the decision when we delete her is something? It is a Monika thing to do, right? You know, it's time. It's around the time that everyone my year starts to think about college. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college. You know, finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school. I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there. It's also a Mellar thing to do. I'm insulted that you would think that I'm that much of a jerk. Frankly. Do I need to get my my Karen wig out? Monika for president. She already is the president of the literature club. Melonica. There's a character in Star Wars The Old Republic called Andronicus, and now I just really want to call him Melonica. Sounds kind of similar vibe. Like trade schools and stuff, you know? Or freelance work. Or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life, and instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology, not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around, and those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirement gets higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us.
Bit too real, Monika. Bit too real. But that's kind of your shtick, isn't it, Monika? So the question is, who's the better vice president of the literature club? Is it Sayuri or Yuri? I should say Sayuri, really, shouldn't I? It's O. Sayuri. Is it Sayuri or is it Yuri? Sayuri. Why? Monika. There is only Monika. But Yuri kind of doesn't talk to people. Apart from the main character. She talks to the main character quite a lot.
You know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? I kind of have to ask, what made you even consider playing it in the first place?
Because I knew that it wasn't. Say Yuri. Yuri.
Are you that lonely? I feel a little bit bad for you. But I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end. For both of us. I got to meet you, and you're not lonely anymore. I can't help but feel like this was fate. Don't you feel that way too? I'm so happy we have this ending together.
What room is this, by the way? Is this supposed to be her room, or is this the literature club? Is this supposed to be the literature club? Just devoid of any furniture? I wonder. Because it looks a bit like an attic, but that's just perspective, isn't it?
Eternity later.
How did... That was so appropriate. How did you do that? Some goofy classroom in the void.
Okay.
My grandpa's hammer. What a savings. Creator!
I'm Magic. Hi, Magic. I'm Dad. Some goosey... It is, yeah. It's a bit like that.
Okay, everyone. It's time to... I'm just kidding. I used to really like saying that for some reason. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you?
I'm Magic. It's the weekend, bitch. Yes, it is. What's the plan? We've got a 3-day weekend in the UK as well. We're off on Monday. It's a bank holiday. I don't know why it's called that, because it's not just a holiday for banks. Like a lot of people are off. I don't know what we're doing. I'm sure the wife will decide what we want to do. Although we're going to my dad's for dinner on Sunday, because it's the last day that we'll all be able to do it together for a while, because we can only do it together while T is off nursery, and he's going back to the nursery soon. Mine is September the 4th, Labor Day. That's the week after, I think. Banks are more important, that's why. Do you reckon? I don't think banks are that important. Like, I think that you should just keep all of your money under your mattress. I'm kidding. So, what's the plan for the weekend then, Angry Angel? Any big plans? You're just going to chill?
Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it was called? It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book... Actually, I don't think I should be talking about this.
Execute Order 66.
Sorry.
You want me to delete Monika, yeah?
Just forget I said anything.
Alright. So, I actually can't remember where I kept the game. Give me just a second. Once I've found the right folder, I will actually bring it up on screen. Under the mattress. I have other things there. I mean, should I even ask? Maybe I shouldn't ask. Where are all the games held? Aha! Steam. Oh no, it's in Steam apps, isn't it? Or is it under Steam? Games. Oh no, that's not it. Steam apps. Common. Aha! I think this might be it. I actually don't know. Steam apps. I know what you were thinking, but you were wrong. Steam apps common. Yeah, I think I've got it here. We'll do some more. I'm gonna do it slowly. I'm not gonna do it all at once.
Oh my.
I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet though. But a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me.
That's a mood. You what? What?
Yeah. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside.
Well, that sounds quite romantic.
That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do something like that for me, Mellar?
Oh, no. Right. Let me, Here we are. Is this the right place? The dogs have to go to the groomer tomorrow, and I have to get my cat high while they are gone, so I can finally groom her. She can't do it herself anymore. She's 19. You have to get her high, but with catnip. Other than that, I've been grinding Bloodborne for level ups and side quests and biomutant Thursday. Oh, that's cool. I don't actually remember whether I'm hoping to start my Skyrim playthrough on the channel in September. Can't wait. I have actual drugs for her. Fair enough. I have no idea what I'm looking at. There was literally in Doki Doki 1, there was just a characters folder. I wonder if Yuri's tea set's still somewhere in here. Or maybe that got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too. But I always wonder with her, is it truly passion for her hobbies? Or is she just concerned about appearing sophisticated to everyone else? Is that the problem? This is the problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess considering the rest of her hobbies, looking sophisticated probably isn't her biggest concern. Still, I wish she made more coffee once in a while. Coffee could be nice with books too, you know? Tesco's haven't been. How was your stream, Arwin? Which game did you stream? Because I know that you were playing games and demos or something, wasn't it? Something in demos? I actually don't know how to delete Monika at this stage. How far have you come? How far have you come? Did Biomutant ever get more updates making it fun? Wow. Then again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. I guess I never really thought of that. Monika's still running her mouth, Jesus. Working on blood-starved beasts, so I've almost got it done. Nice! She has to be slightly sedated, otherwise she'll tear your hands open. The red gloves. I mean, they've got incredibly sharp nails, haven't they? Cats. There's no sense thinking about it now, but if you still get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. This is so creepy. I don't know where... This is it, isn't it? So I'm in streaming apps common, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, but then I don't know where Monika is. Just exit the game. Yeah, but if I exit, the idea is that if you delete her live, then something happens. And I can't save it anymore, and I really don't want to have to go through it again. I suppose it doesn't really matter. So let's just leave. Oh wait, I can't leave. I mean, I could just close the game. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Okay. Use OBS? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there are other programs that you can use, but OBS is kind of the only one that makes any sense these days. All of the other ones are not really very much used, to be honest. Let me bring the game back out. Hold on. Wait, where's Steam gone? There it is. Because I know that you can do it in Engine, but you'd have to... Right. I'm registered hype again. You're such a troll. It should work with OBS. What do you mean? Alright, so files. This is what I was looking for. Characters. Monika. Delete. Are you sure you wish to delete this file? Monika.chr, which is character. Yes. Oh, it loaded at exactly the right moment. It remembers. ...
Mellar, what's happening to me? It hurts!
It hurts so
much! Help me, Mellar! Monica. Please hurry up! Help me!
This is the first run of Plus, yeah. Basically, my Monika character does not exist. Monika does not exist. Monika does not exist.
Monika does not exist. Monika does not exist. Did you do this to me, Mellar?
Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Mellar. I trusted you. You just want to talk to me. Watch me suffer. Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more?
I never thought anyone could ever be as horrible as you are. You win. Okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture.
I've just got another. I just got another achievement, and it says you ruined everything. Oh fuck! I love this game. I love that. This game is so meta. It's so clever.
Mellar, you completely, truly make me sick.
This game is actually amazing. It's so well made. It's like, it's so well done, honestly.
Goodbye. ... I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. One that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... ... I've made up my mind. Mellar, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. ... I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... ... then...
This game is just too good. It's ridiculous. Where's Monika? She's gone! But Sayuri's back. So we go new game, right? Right? If I try to load game, there's nothing there. Don't you dare ask that. What are you talking about? Monika's gone. No, you killed her. No, I deleted her. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Yay! Sayori's back!
Hey, Mellar!
Well, there's already this one girl. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently, we picked up that habit once again. Notice how it's different to the first time we played it. Monika didn't kill anyone either. Exactly.
Mellar, are you proud of me?
No, I'm Mellar.
I went to the zoo yesterday and saw a big cat in a cage. It was bred in captivity.
I don't know why there's the delay on the Yo Mama one.
Yo Mama is so fat that the only pictures you have of her were taken by satellite cameras.
Fucking hell. Hey? For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud.
Come on. Please. It's good motivation.
Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Sorry, Armin. I had to defeat Sin and Sin spawn Ulykes. Isn't that really early in the game? Which part's Sin spawn Ulykes? I don't remember. You've played it before, right?
By the way, Mellar, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Club? I told you already, I'm really not... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yes. I think I have decided to join a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. Boo it. You meanie.
Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. Fucking tease. I know, right, Angry Angel? I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realise that in a way, I envy her. That was a very interesting random sound there, Angry Angel. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. Evil. But great. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club room from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me.
Pussy.
We are hanging around with her now, Manus. That is no way to enter a club room, Ben. Just walk into a brand new club room. Pussy! Hello? Oh, wrong button.
Mellar! What are you doing here?
Well, I just... Huh? I glance around the room.
Huh? So you're the Mellar that Sayori's always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mellar. We're the Literature Club.
Yes. That's what Manus just said. Wait, which girl is it that says that? I'm confused. Wait, hold on. Maybe we should save it now that we're able to. Wait, why is the first girl that speaks girl 2? That's really weird.
club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Mellar, don't tell me! You're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayuri. The Literature Club. Sayuri's eyes light up.
No way! No way!
Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayuri's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad having you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now.
My friend told me that pepper is the best seasoning for a roast, but I took it with a grain of salt.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry!
I miss Monika. Do you really? Everyone's so much happier without her though, have you noticed?
Everyone sit at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. But they aren't real, yes. Monika is real. No, Monika is just as two-dimensional as the other girls. Yes, everyone is happier without her, right? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. But in-game, Monika is real. It depends on how you define real. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. If you think about it, Monika is the only one with proper character development. I mean, it depends how you define proper. Like, all of the other girls develop into crazy psycho bitches. From relatively normal girls at the start of the game. So you could say that's character development. I do agree with you, though, in that I do think that Monika gets the most character development. Character wasn't bad in the first place. None of them are. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, these look amazing.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayuri grabs the first one, then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing onto her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made them herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Already trying to impress on you, member Yuri? That's not...
Insulted? Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri smiles faintly to herself in relief.
So, Mellar, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers.
My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Why?
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I go to a hotel for the night before and the night of my birthday, and I get alone time. I bring my gaming system and books and order food I like and sleep all I want. Is that what you were doing? Do you remember when we first, met? Didn't you go to a hotel for 5 days or something? That was a birthday thing, wasn't it? That's such an interesting and unique way of spending your birthday. I don't know anyone else who does that. Yeah, I was at 2 nights. I thought it was longer than that. That's really cool. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. The thing that I normally do, I almost always go to the same restaurant with my family pretty much every year. And the other thing I always do is I always make a point of taking the day off of work. Not because I really want to do something for my birthday, but because I've worked where there have been customers for so long. And I don't get shouted at every day, but I kind of refuse to be shouted at on my birthday. So the only way to guarantee that is to not work. So I always, if I can, I always take the day off. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Usually don't have to take the day off because it's during spring break. That's right, but they moved the break this year, so I'll have to. Why did they move the break? What happened there?
But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something we have in common. Hey, Yuri! Hey. Well, about, the first thing he said.
Manga? I asked, but they didn't have a better answer than we just did. I'm back at Tesco's. Tesco's has been shopping has been put away. Awesome. I'm glad that's all sorted. So talk to me. Sorry I keep missing your messages, but then I keep going back up to it. So you said that you were fighting the Spit Sin Spawn. First of all, actually, I should ask you, is it the first time you've ever played Final Fantasy X? I get the feeling it's not, because I'm sure we've spoken in depth about Final Fantasy X before, haven't we? Manga?
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. But don't just say it!
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Mellar wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing.
I played a little bit of it on PS2. So, you said you were on the Sim Spawn, how far are you through the game?
I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Don't you agree, Mellar? Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayuri
jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun.
Not far, just starting as I haven't played for a while. So when you say you've done the Sin Spawn, that's the part where you're right near the beginning when you're in Zanarkand, right?
I think it it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? ... I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make the two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
But as for you, Yuri...
Huh?
Yes, I'm at Killiker. Nice. I quite like Killiker actually. I really like the what's it called? The sending video. I think the sending was one of the parts where I kind of really fell for the game, because when I very first played Final Fantasy X, I didn't think I was going to like it, and I actually called myself something like Mellarus as a joke, thinking I wasn't going to like the game. And in some point, I don't remember the exact moment, but I fully just fell in love with the game, honestly. So yeah, you're not that far into the game, but it only gets better as well. Such a good game. I'll have to try and pop in. But you know there is a Final Fantasy X category. You don't have to play in games and demos, right? Very spiritual, that sending felt. Yeah. It's supposed to be quite sad, isn't it? Because, you know, like the fact that she has to do it. She's only quite young.
Hey, I have to read manga. Jeez, you were the one who suggested to diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realise.
I will change it later. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Tut.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself,
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthwhile form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No. I've realised my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
This is so cute!
yeah, it is. So Yuri, shut up. What? That was a bit of a random main character. Like, dude. You know what I mean? That's fair. No, Final Fantasy X is an amazing game. It's actually... I've only ever 100%ed 2 games in my entire life. One being Ocarina of Time. Once the first time I played it when I was about 10. Second on stream. Not that long ago, actually. The only other game I've ever 100%ed was Final Fantasy X. I 100%ed that on stream. It was crazy. We did Penance and everything. I think, actually, I highlighted Penance. It was over an hour. That one fight. Really, really good fun. Only 100% Skyrim. I don't consider myself as someone who generally has the patience to 100% a game, and I still don't know where I found the patience to 100% Final Fantasy X that one time. It just happened. Really weird, because it's a lot of grinding involved with 100% in Final Fantasy X, and you guys know me, I hate grinding, so it just happened. It's just such a wonderful game, Final Fantasy X. It really is my second favourite game of all time. I absolutely adore Final Fantasy X.
I'll show you some manga there. Oh, wrong voice.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes. I look forward to it.
See, isn't it so nice now that Monika isn't here? They're all getting on. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. That's a bit weird, isn't it? He's only just met them. That's a weird thing to say if you've only just met them, right?
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Mellar.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayuri.
Aw, Mellar. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're putting this off fine.
We're gonna make this the best club ever!
ever! Now that you joined, every day is going to be so much fun. Hey, Mellar. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Mellar. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know all about the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just...
And you make me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you forever and ever and ever forever.
No! Eh? What's happening to me? I want you hurt me.
My precious. She's back, do you think?
It hurts!
I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayuri. Goodbye, Mellar. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear her? Goodbye, everyone.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Monika.
Hi, it's me.
Isn't she precious?
You know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it.
Did not expect to know, neither did I. Oh, she's gonna sing. She's gonna play us a song. So this is the song that she's been practicing. Remember? Sounds oddly familiar.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
The end. And there was no happy ending after all.
Everybody a fun assignment to do today.
Oh no, she's deleting. She's deleting all the images. I forgot about this. Oh no! She's deleting the whole game, and she's literally like when she's deleting them, it literally deletes the game file. Everybody is fucked up. There's no happiness. The end. Smile. Literally. That's it though. That's the point.
What will it take just for me to have it all?
Like all these people that are listed here, right? You guys are fucked up, okay? I love you. Like, Massive props to people that made this game. You are dicks in the best possible way.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your
It's not fit with Julian Ghost of Tsushima. See, we didn't get that hug, I don't think, because we didn't confess to we didn't accept Sayuri's confession.
How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heart?
Don't worry, the stream's not ending here, by the way. We're going to do the plus content, as long as it's not deleted. To meet the Mellar, yes or no?
If I don't know how to love you,
Special thanks to Monika and Mellar. Oh, I've gone. It's gone. I'll leave you be, she said at the end. That's fucked up. It's so meta. Like, there is a reason why after we played this stream the first time, Monika stayed in the stream. Oh, I've just got an achievement. Thank you. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, he continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love... Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. And then the game actually it's deleted. It's gone. Like if you go into files, game, it's all gone basically. You got the game is physically deleted on the original game because this is plus where you get this GUI that you can see now. On the original game, you literally, if you wanted to play it again, you had to uninstall it and install it again. That's a Linux script. Fair enough. So if I try and boot the game up, you just get this again, and it tells you to run the reset. Yeah, that's why the characters aren't in the folders anymore either. Yeah, she's literally deleted the game. I had to Google it when you were struggling. Yeah, I actually don't know how to do it outside of this GUI in Doki Doki Plus. But in the original game, you actually had to go into the actual folder in in Windows. There's no way anymore. Oh, you have to use this GUI. That's quite cool. All right, side stories then. Side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 stories, try writing poems for different... There's 6 stories. Right, so the thing is, it needs to be fucked up. If it expands on the cutesy side of it, begin the side story, let's do it, then I'm going to have a problem with it, because it needs to expand on what's good about Doki Doki, which is the fucked up side of things. But let's see. So this will be, I think, Natsuki stuff, because we unlocked Natsuki stuff because we romanced Natsuki. And then once we've finished the 2 side stories we've got, we're going to start the main game again. Oh, that's a new image. Are we getting new music and everything? Okay, everyone! The Literature Club is starting! Do you want me to tell you about the side stories that we're about? What I would like... The only thing I want to know is, are they, like... psychological horror, or did they lean more into the kind of you know, sort of weeby kind of side of the game? Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? ... Ugh, I missed Debate Club. Who knew it'd be so difficult to start a new club? Hello, it's me, just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Hi! Thanks for summoning me, V4. Did you miss me?
I don't think the psychological horror kind, no. So it's none of the fun stuff, just all the crap stuff. Shame.
Nothing special, something cheap, tasty, and not terrible for me. That's fair. I mean, what actually is it, though? Like, trying to summon... I'm sorry. Excuse me. None of that. Alright. Okay, so here's the description. Yeah, go on. Let's have a look. I mean, I'm still doing it. It might be interesting.
You bet your ass it's going to be interesting, even if none of the fucked up stuff is there. I'm there, so it's going to be good. Taking place in an alternate universe of Doki Doki Literature Club where the protagonist doesn't exist. It shows how the club was formed by Monika and the assumption that she never had her epiphany. Oh, but the epiphany is the bit where things get interesting. Right, that's it.
Get find out, bitch.
Wait, did something happen just now? Fair enough. That was fun though, wasn't it? The randomizer that we did together. I really enjoyed that, man. We should definitely do it again sometime, don't you think? What are you laughing at, Ben? The fact that V4 just got herself timed out. I didn't take it back either. Monika will kill me.
Yes, that's right. I will. I'll kill you. So, I mean, I don't know. Should we do this plus stuff? Let's do the plus stuff. I don't know. I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence.
Monika is the only member of the literature club. In days that have passed, all her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless.
Am I going about this wrong?
Monika glances at one of her flyers. The headline is...
Do you like literature?
Maybe no one is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests.
Lunchable. Tuna salad with crackers and an iced cinnamon roll. That sounds pretty good, especially the cinnamon roll. I've got a bit of a sweet tooth. I want some now. Fair enough, my dude.
I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision? But what kind of vision?
Monika rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioning is soothing.
Hello? Oh. Hello?
Suddenly, a voice causes Monika to snap awake.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, I never do this!
Is this the napping club?
No, this is...
Monika pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club.
This is the literature club!
Yay! I thought I got it wrong for a sec.
I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional for me to do that.
Don't apologise. I do that all the time.
Oh?
Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody?
Yes. Where is everybody? V4? Where is V4? Oh, she's gone. She's timed out. What a shame. Well, about that. This is everybody.
Really? Just you?
But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it.
Hold on a sec. If it's just you... ... That means I get to be vice president!
Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications?
Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president.
Now you're just making fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have to go now, but drop by the literature club soon. Bye!
What is this music? Oh my god.
What's your name?
Sayori.
Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president.
I mean, I'm sure that...
Monika tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayuri.
I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found some more?
Alright, Karagor.
Would you be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least?
Well, no. I want to join now.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing, and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so...
Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? It's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monika, by the way.
Monika! That's such a cool name.
Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up.
But you're smiling.
Well, I didn't say it didn't work.
Monika glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it.
So, what do we do first?
Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members.
I can do that.
Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission.
My mission is to make everyone happy.
Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it.
Hey, do you like hugs?
There's no way that anybody could possibly be that cute.
I guess so.
Sayuri suddenly pulls Monika into a friendly hug and then lets go.
Some people can really use a hug sometimes. Besides...
Sayuri whispers loudly.
Hug energy is what keeps me at my best.
Hug energy?
Monika laughs. Although Sayuri is very different from her, Monika feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But...
well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It will be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to think really hard tonight about how to get more people.
Me too.
A day passes, and the time comes for the literature club, Monika and Sayuri, to reconvene. As president, Monika ensures that she's the first to arrive at the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayuri. What a surprise, she's late.
It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayuri changed her mind about joining? No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried.
Suddenly, Sayuri comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper.
Sorry I'm late. I'm here.
It's okay. Welcome back.
And?
Sayuri spins over to Monika, spins, and deposits the sheet onto Monika's desk.
Oh, what's this?
Ah, it's an adorable poem.
Take my hand. Take my hand. Take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step so I can look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, Take me to your dreamland.
This is definitely the dating sim part. Like, to be honest with you, if this is it, I might just start Tears of the Kingdom next week. I was kind of hoping for more curse. Like, the strength of this game is the curse. It doesn't make sense for me, for them to, for them to expand on the other side of it. Because it doesn't add to the curse. Like, you wouldn't add to the weakest part of you, would you? Like, of your game. You'd expand on the strength, wouldn't you? But we'll continue for now, and we'll just see how it goes. But if it doesn't improve, then this will be the last stream of Doki Doki. Which is a shame, because I love Doki Doki. But I also love Tears of the Kingdom.
Hey, this is really good.
Don't get me wrong, I like wholesome, but this isn't the wholesome game. So Doki Doki being wholesome is just weird. Call me crazy, Monika, but I think they, your classmates, instinctively are avoiding your massive cute... I know I say it occasionally, but can we maybe not use that word quite so often? Please. Can we get some file deletion action going earlier on in the game? Yes, we can actually. Let's do that. After we've completed this this part. I'm guessing this part is quite short. I'm guessing. I don't know. I want to give this a bit more of a go. I love you, V4.
You're breathtaking.
You are breathtaking.
You wrote this, Sayuri?
Of course! Wait, no! That's the wrong side of the paper! I wasn't ready to share that yet! I'm so embarrassed!
Monika flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. It's one of my favourite words. Now I mean Mallard. How mean, Mallard. Grow up.
Oh, so this is what you meant to show me? But I'm curious now, do you write poetry often?
I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you are.
Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that.
Aww, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president.
Ha ha ha!
What's your profanity?
I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that.
Doing what?
You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that.
So they were already thinking about doing this before the main character joined. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually, but you can when it's in a poem, right?
Yeah. I think it's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me, well, even though it was by accident.
Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future.
I'd love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together?
My brainstormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster.
Alarm bells.
Ha 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 ha. Sayuri, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. ... Make cupcakes.
I was hungry, but it's a good idea, isn't it?
Let me think about this. I mean, why not we have the chance to give people cupcakes?
You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers?
I'm, kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people. You know?
This is all kind of foreshadowy.
Wrong kinds?
People would just come over for the cupcakes and then leave.
Aw, nobody would do that. That would be mean.
But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see. The next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it.
Like going around school and find people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch. And we'd tell them to check out the literature club.
Oh, the problem with that is wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're just reading for fun?
Well, we could ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork.
Penis incoming. I am ready. How you doing, Mo? You alright, mate?
I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologise. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. I'd definitely like to start doing that.
Show what?
I'm useful!
Yo!
Let the mayhem. I just need to think. What would we tell other people when handing them out? I don't just want to be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people.
What if you told them about the club activities and stuff?
I think Star Wars is overrated. I think at the moment you're right. I really like the original trilogy. I actually rewatched them recently, and I think they are really good. Out of all of the movies that I've watched in my life, I think if you added all of the times that I've watched various movies over and over again, and there are quite a few movies that I've watched so many times, I think the ones that I've watched the most are probably the original Star Wars trilogy. I must have watched them close to 50 times, like the whole trilogy, the entire thing, especially the old stuff. No, I think the old ones are really, really good. I think that the prequels aren't very good, but I still like watching them for nostalgia, and you can honestly just throw all of the Disney stuff, the Disney Star Wars, in the bin. Apart from some of the series are quite good. Star Wars is the Marvel movies are sci-fi. It is now. I genuinely think that the original trilogy are really, really good. I love them. They've got a very a very important place in my heart, and I think that they're genuinely good movies. I hate to raid and run, but I have D&D and dinner. That's all right. Well, you followed, so hopefully you can pop in some other time. Like I said, we're going to be playing... we do play other games, so we're going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom quite soon, and we're playing Mario in the other streams. But I've just popped you a follow as well. So hopefully we'll be able to hang out in your stream too sometime. So thank you ever so much for the raid. It really, really means a lot to me that you raided me. Enjoy D&D. What are you going to have for dinner just before you pop off? Wait, I missed a message there.
What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right?
Thank you. No worries, mate. It's the least I can do. Homemade burgers are amazing. Cheese and onions as well, and ketchup, or do you just have them? Like, how do you like them? So, any psychopaths here pour milk in before the cereal? That is a good question. That's a bit weird, right? I always put in the orange juice first. Wait. I remember there was someone that I knew that does actually do that. Isn't that you, Salvi? You actually do that, don't you? You're not just taking the mickey. I'm really hungry now that you've mentioned homemade burgers. The only thing better than a burger is a homemade burger. No, I don't. Oh, I know there is someone I know that I met on Twitch who actually does that. I'm more of a water milk than cereal. I've heard apparently water and cereal taste the same as milk and cereal. Now, I don't know if that's true, but it sounds weird. I eat instant noodles dry. That's fair. My wife has done that. Although if I remember rightly, I think the last time she did it was when she was pregnant with T. So I'm not sure if it's just a weird pregnancy craving. She's given tea the dry instant noodles. Eating them dry can be good. Yeah, I've tried it. They were just a little bit salty for me. But I can see why you'd enjoy them.
A vision for the club. Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a second.
Damn, just crush the instant noodles and shake it in the powder. It's great. I prefer them dry. I used to regularly eat breakfast cereal dry. I used to put it in a big mug and sit and watch TV and just graze. I used to really enjoy it. I used to love doing that. I used to do it with Cheerios and Wheatos. I used to like doing it. Yeah, dry cereal is a good snack. Monika is being beachy. Is she? I mean, pretend you're a normal person for a second is a bit of a off statement, isn't it?
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club?
Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club.
Isn't she cute? I did that with Frosted Flakes, but I'd microwave it. That's interesting. That is a new take. I'd love to try that sometime. I did that. Monika is best girl by nature. I get the feeling that she probably, before her epiphany, she would have been a really nice person. But I think they all would have been. That's the kind of the point, isn't it?
What the heck?
Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine.
That would be main character.
Okay, what I said that we, like, do a group reading and discuss it together?
I would probably nap through that.
That's you, Sayuri.
Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway.
During her epiphany, she moved some character files, and afterwards she wasn't even sorry. Get over it. British people say Tuesday. It's our day to eat things that are chewy, so we can chew things, okay? Because it's Tuesday, okay, bro? You having a bubble? You having a bubble and squeak, mate? You wanna come over and shank me, bruv? You wanna have a bubble? You wanna have it? You wanna go outside, bruv? I will solder you, bruv. Bring your posse, yeah? Come Tuesday night, yeah? We're gonna have a proper Barney. I don't speak British. What do you speak?
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Well, that's super English. Funny that, V4. I'm deeply offended right now. Hi, deeply offended right now. I'm Dad.
Oh my.
What's Bubble and what's Barney? Bubble and Squeak. Bubble, it's having a bubble. You having a bubble and Squeak? A joke. I can't remember what it's supposed to rhyme with this, but it's right. And Barney, a Barney rubble, I think is a struggle. It's an argument. Barbie is Aussie though. No, Barney. You should know this, Ben. You're a proper Londoner. I actually don't live in London. I just live near London. I speak American. Yeah, you and the rest of the world. Pan heating your pizza is good though. It gets crispy. What? What's that even a I speak accent. I love you. Monika. What? Your brain just works differently from everyone else's, V4, I swear. I mean, don't change, but Barney Rubble, squabble. Ah, see, Ben knows better than I do. Are you actually in the Cockney region of London, Ben? I think possibly not. What's a squabble? A squabble is just a word for an argument.
Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We really need to catch their interest, you know?
I don't know you're fancy British. In it, bruv.
This sucks. Why is it so hard?
Oh my.
Monika, don't be sad.
What do you like about literature, Sayori?
Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. It gives express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do. When you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate.
Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self.
Be intimate with us.
Oh my.
I like that one. That one's good. Okay, that's kinda.
I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh.
What? What is it?
I forgot all my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed it. Silly me.
Rushed? But you weren't? Oh, never mind. Did you want to go and get your stuff then?
I'll forget if I don't do it now.
Well, maybe I'll wait for you then.
Okay. It'll only take a second.
Sayori dashes out of the room. The room, leaving Monika momentarily alone. This is more cursed than the entire Doki Doki. Do you reckon takes place in a boarding school in Liverpool? Aye, that's right. Monika sighs and starts jotting her thoughts onto a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Is that true? Is what true? What do you think? ... Discover a new you. Discover your art. No. Write your heart out. No. Right into your heart. Right the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. ... Best waterboarding school ever. Wow, that's lame.
Monika?
You startled me.
Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to the classroom, there was a girl reading a book.
Reading a book? Let's hurry up, recruiter.
Wait, are you sure she's not doing homework? I could tell she was really into it.
Well, I guess we could take a look. Monika grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom, with Sayori leading the way.
This way?
You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monika over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper.
See you in there.
Monika peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel a bit of a creep doing this.
You should go inside and talk to her.
Me?
You're the president, and I would probably scare her away.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monika takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom.
That was fast.
Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
Why? What happened?
Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from that book. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and then walked out.
That's kind of cute.
Thanks very much for the Scousify Salvia. That'll do us for now.
If you want more, you gotta redeem it again.
Or you can redeem the other if-I's as well. ...
But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club.
I'm dead. Do you like the Scousify?
And Bromify, mate.
Oh god, it's the Bromify. You ever been to Birmingham?
I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club.
I hope so. Shall we head back now?
The two head back to the club room. Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monika still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Now you listen to me, okay? Mellar put a lot of work into making these channel point redeems for you. So make sure you're using them well, okay? The two of them end in a better spot from where they began. In one of those realities, Monika is real.
Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it?
Yes.
You're dumb. You're doom. You're doom.
I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this?
So Yuri peers at the sheet of paper Monika was jotting on earlier.
Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself.
Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. That's so cute.
Ha 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 ha.
Sort of, yes. I mean, it's not a great. Okay. It's not the best. It's not the best impression of a Birmingham accent in the world, but it's not awful.
I thought it was a bit over dramatic.
But
So Yuri pauses and thinks for a moment.
you know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
What? What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong.
Yeah, but...
Thanks for the Brumify. That will do for now. Again, can Brummy... I don't think we have many Brummies in chat. I work with some Brummies. And my Brummy... one of my close colleagues that I'm kind of friends with at work, she's brilliant. And I've done my Brummy accent and she thinks it's funny. I don't know whether she thinks it's actually accurate, but she thinks it's funny.
Would you call yourself a perfectionist? ...
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like, I can't accept anything less than that.
Oh dear. That's a character flaw that comes into its own later in the game.
But I think in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything. So I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we had such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envisioned it.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it. Get on with it.
Okay, you okay, Angry Angel? Is everything alright?
But it feels like we only have one shot at it.
Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Yeah! I'm alright. Hi, alright. I'm Dad.
Yo mama is so nasty that she bit the dog and gave it rabies.
We just need to get our supplies before everyone panic buys. Fair enough. Your mum. This system kind of popped out of nowhere. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
So, I'm really just afraid of it deviating from that the vision.
Oh, it'll be here on Wednesday. Has it got a name? Do you give names to tropical systems or only to hurricanes? Oh shit! I should check the news. Ooh.
What's the vision?
It's an Avenger. Hasn't formed yet. Hurricane Mellar. Hell yeah.
It's...
Monika pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs.
I don't know. I just want everyone to... ...
Monika trails off. Smiling, Sayuri taps her fingers against the sheet of paper. It's on the golf side. Hide your kids when they decide to call it Monika. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife. It's going to hit Tampa Bay, me, or the armpit of the panhandle. The armpit of the panhandle. Right. If that's actually like a term that people, like lots of people in America use for a part of America, I am going to go postal right now. I'm literally like you'll never hear from me again. Like, there is no way that that's actually something that people say. I'll get a little, depending on the size. That's what she said.
Oh my.
You mean the Gulf of Mexico? Yeah, I get it. Why is it called that? Right the way into your heart. The curved dong of the panhandle. You're a dong. Oh, Mellar. You've never heard of Newfoundland town names, have you? Hit me, Raw. I need this in my life. I mean, have you seen the clip of me when I was playing GeoGuessr and we found a place? What was it called? Ferox? Oh, bloody hell, what was it called? And I couldn't stop laughing at it. Why can't I remember it now? Oh, what was it bloody called? I can't remember. Oh, Wangford. It was called Wangford. You reminded me. Wangford. And I was like, there's not a place in the UK called Wangford, but there bloody is.
I think what you're trying to do is make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you.
Monika returned Sayuri's smile.
It's sort of amazing how kind you are.
Dildo. Nice. Contraception Bay. Why though? Why are they called these things? Skyrim. What about Skyrim?
We're really gonna make this the best club ever.
Sayuri nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. Muddy hole. You want to get lost in muddy hole? The only sound of the steady whisper of the air conditioner. The only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of moving clouds. Placenta? Why though? Why are they called these things? Sayuri breaks the moment with a big yawn.
Time to go home?
You tell me, you're the president.
Americans in chat, doesn't the curved part of Florida look like an armpit? Goobies. Is there really a place called Goobies, or did you just make that? Kiss. There's a band called that.
Quote number 41. 20 fuck off fires in total.
It's
The
real.
Legend
That's
of
amazing.
Zelda, Skyward Sword, the 10th of March 2019.
Like Florida's putting its arm around the Gulf of Mexico.
In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow.
Me too.
Sayuri beams and grabs her things.
You can go on a third. I need a few minutes still.
Oh, I can wait.
That's alright. I just want some alone time.
In that case...
Sayuri waves enthusiastically at Monika.
Good luck!
Monika smiles and waves in return as Sayuri spins her way out of the club room. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayuri, but she decides it was something she probably needed right now. Mushaboom, Nova Scotia. Balls Creek. That's where I need to live. Me and my mate, when we were feeling particularly childish, we made a Minecraft realm, and we built a small town called Clutch, and then we built like a deep in the side of the mountain, just in the town, so it was balls deep in Clutch. When you're so old that your balls creak. When your balls don't creak like they used to before. That's how the song should have gone. Punky Doodles, Corners, Ontario, Crotch Lake, Balls Falls. Why? This is amazing. These are all the best names ever. She wasn't.
The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is key to that, because it's the window to the real person inside of us, underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in.
Big Beaver. I mean...
the person who's forced to be perfect.
Monika suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk.
Did Sayuri leave this behind?
A ghost fighting type happened. Is this the difference from the main game? I didn't even notice. Yeah, this is the plus stuff, but it doesn't seem cursed at all. And, surely the point of Doki Doki is that it's cursed, no?
I hope it doesn't have her homework in.
Worried, Monika opens the folder to check.
Poems?
It's a folder of poems. Ah. Wait, isn't this the one that we've already... No. Layout came out amazing. There are 24 Pokemon that can show in it. Damn, that's really cool. Some Machoke fusion that was the worst thing I could face. Oh dear. So would you say, was it your fault then?
Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The colour, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, 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 you're going to die. And you too. Beneath my feet a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labour, the carnage of my joy. And that's why I've decided I must become the flower.
Yeah, I suppose if you know like what she's like, that is kind of fucked up, I suppose. The layout came out amazing. Sadly, that one, we both had stuff murdered. I killed Moon's what? Seems a bit rude.
What the? Wait. Sayori.
Is that it? Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now, because if we go back to the main game, Monika's deleted everything. So we have to, required missing, please run reset.sh. So we need to basically reinstall the game. Reset.sh. So we run that. Reset in virtual machine, Doki Doki, all modified entities, environments will be reverted. So we're basically restarting the game. But what we're going to do is we're going to immediately delete Monika and just see what happens. So Monika is your wallpaper. I kind of like my wallpaper. I use Wallpaper Engine. Like, isn't it pretty? It's all summery. And it plays music, except obviously I mute it for the stream. But it's just nice, isn't it? Not that wallpaper. In DDLC, can you even do that? Here we go. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. So I don't think it gets like really terrible, but the trigger warning is there just in case for you guys. Okay. Would you like to review detailed content warnings? Spoilers? No. We're not going to bother with that this time. I don't know. Right, so now that that's been reloaded, I'm going to exit the game. Alright, I'm going to go into File, Characters, and I'm going to delete Monika straight up. And we're going to see what happens. So we're literally starting a new game. Monika is already deleted. We're going to see what happens. Right, so she's there.
Just Monika, 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 just Monika.
Oh, wait, why am I still here? There we go.
Alright, thanks, Angry Angel.
How's it going? Oh, wrong button. There we go. Right, there we go. Thanks for the raid, man. Did you miss me? Mellar. No, actually, I'm gonna call my. Well, let's call him Fee. I'm such a bitch. Yes, we did. Hi, Monika. Hi, Electronics. You're right, gorgeous. Look at Yuri, isn't she adorable with that big red ribbon in her hair? Don't you just want to... Well, you're wonderful too. You know I am. Hi, sexy. Hey, babe. You're right, wifey. I love you. How have you been? Did you miss me? Did you have fun with your friends? You're not cheating on me with her, are you? You better not be. I know you only have eyes for me. It's fine. Don't worry, gorgeous. Why would I? Well, of course. And we're in love. ... Why would you?
What? This... What is this? Oh no! No! This can't be it!
Malice, are you still here, by the way?
This can't be all there is! What is this?
You just got murdered by a mad Irishman. Sounds about right. Being by frustrated at code, but I'm sort of here. Well, we've just deleted Monika, i.e. me. So this is what happens if you start the game after deleting Monika before the game's actually started. It's already different. What kind of code are you trying to write? Is it you trying to code a girlfriend for yourself?
What is this? What am I? Make it stop! Please,
Stop!
Right, the game just closed itself. Let's bring it back up. What shows up? Oh dear. Oh my! Oh, I mean... It's a bit late now, but...
Trigger warning. Be advised. Doki Doki Literature Club is a psychological horror that deals with subjects including suicide by hanging, physical abuse by a parent, self-harm and psychological manipulation. While both the game and this stream are designed to entertain,
no, this is the game.
If you feel the need to step out, please feel empowered to do so without fear of being judged.
So
My DMs are open if you need to talk.
See, this is what happens when you delete me. Don't fucking delete me. This is Mellar's... Right, I'll show you Mellar's desktop. Salvia.
You guys are amazing, and I love you all.
You're all breathtaking.
My name is Mellar, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.